Hey everyone, welcome from the depths. I'm Menti, this is episode 40 of the Battleship Brawl Season 2 tournament. So in this episode we've got the Stalingrad, this is the Odinn by Yarn 4000, going up against the Stalingrad by Nosy Rat. For some reason I was thinking that, yeah, they're kind of similar ships, sort of, kind of. Yeah, no, I've got no excuse for that, I just derped. But anyway, let's go ahead and get round one of this secondary match underway. Yes, this is yet another secondary match. The loser here goes home. That'll be it for them. Let's see, can the Stalingrad survive that constant barrage of fire from the Odinn? Long enough to deal some damage. Oh, those little shells just shearing off massive portions of barrel on the Stalingrad, but the Odinn itself is taking some big hits from those main guns, and the Stalingrad secondaries aren't anything to sneeze at either. Yeah, the Stalingrad, has lost almost all of its weapons. Oh man. The Odinn may have reduced yet another opponent to nothing but target practice, and then it's going to take forever to slowly kill it. But I don't even know if it's going to be able to kill it, because at the rate that it's losing the Stalingrad is losing hit points. It's like I don't know. Because that's not, I mean, they're even in hit points, it's just the Odinn has its weaponry available still, and the Stalingrad has lost all but a secondary gun, it looks like. If it's got some good repair capabilities, we might see some guns come back online, but these might still be active, I'm not sure. They've got a failsafe that's probably preventing them from firing because of the armor around the barrels. Oh, well, that one fired. So the Stalingrad's not out of it yet. Oh, no, it's still fired. They just go, that's a hell of an arc. That's going to be some major plunging fire. And missed. Oh, that's some pretty heavy distance between these two. Not quite out of range yet, but getting close. Now they're out of range. Let's see. Let me do a pause here real quick. Let me look at the angles here. Yeah, they're both basically sailing away from each other. Okay. So nobody's gonna get a clock started here yet. Get everything restarted. The clock and the time, unpause the game. So it's gonna come down to who comes around first on who starts getting assigned blame for this. So far they're pretty even. You know, this is actually a good situation for the Stalingrad because it gives it some time to repair and maybe get a few more guns online for when they re-engage. They're basically mirroring each other. They've pretty much got the same turn rate. Looks like the Stalingrad's coming around a bit quicker. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start the Odinn's clock. Because the Stalingrad has made the turn. The Stalingrad has made the turn and is re-engaging. The Odinn is still kind of meandering about out there. It's used about half of its disqual clock at this point. Okay, but if you keep turning away, Stalingrad, I'm gonna have to stop. Yeah, because now you're not approaching, so I have to stop the clock now with 10 seconds left on the Odinn's timer because the Stalingrad is not approaching either. So now the Odinn's actually, let's see. The Odinn looks like it's about to come about. Yeah, I'm actually going to start the Stalingrad's clock now. Because the Odinn is somewhat approaching its target and the Stalingrad is turning away, so yeah. Alright. That's what happens when ships end up doing circles due to battle damage, I suppose. Man, I thought this was going to be an interesting battle, and now it's just turning into a battle of who can stay in range the best. And right now the answer is neither. Stalingrad lost half of its clock. But it looks like it's coming around now, too. Alright, since they've both got about the same amount of time left on their clock, I'm going to call the disqualification portion here a draw and just let them continue fighting, as long as we don't have any more out of bounds. Because they're both kind of coming in towards each other. The Stalingrad's doing it more, but as long as they... Okay, they are back in range. As long as they don't go out of range anymore, we'll be fine. But if it happens again, I'm going to have to disqualify somebody. What if the Stalingrad just lost maneuvering? I think it's lost some propellers, and then it also has uneven thrust. So it's making it very hard for the Stalingrad to maneuver properly. Come on, guys, stay in range. Don't go out of range again. You know what? I'm calling this battle a draw. This is a draw. Because the Odinn's basically been sailing in a straight line for like ever, and isn't really trying to maintain the distance. And the Stalingrad is locked in a loop, and they are out of range right now and basically sailing in pretty much the same direction. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to call this one a draw. This one's a draw. Especially since they were within like 3% HP of each other, I'm just going to call it a draw and run it again. Because both designs were kind of equally at fault for the out of range situation. They were both battle damaged, both not turning properly. It's like, yeah, it's a draw. I'm calling that one. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. Let's hope these two vessels play by the rules properly this time. Or at least one of them does. If one of them doesn't, then, you know, they can just be disqualified and we're good, but if both of them do it like last time, then, you know, we'll have some issues. Oh, the Odinn's getting hit pretty hard here. So far, the Stalingrad's holding up. That could change at any moment because those cramshells seem designed just to knock out barrels and destroy guns, and that's basically their whole point and purpose in life. This time, the Stalingrad's weapons have stayed intact much better, and they've done significantly more damage in the first round, and they're both at 91%. Man, this is just such an even match. Oh, but then the Odinn just lost another gun. Stalingrad still has... Looks like all three of its main weapons are still functional, but has lost over half of its secondary battery. The Odinn not doing too hot either. It only has this one functional gun in the back here. But with the way the Stalingrad is sailing, it's actually bringing itself under the fire of these frontal guns again. 88 to 84%. This is fine, and oh, those shots look pretty good. Not going to hit anything critical, it doesn't look like, but landing some damage for sure. Oh, the Odinn seems to have gone dead in the water. It is not moving. That is a huge disadvantage. Even the smallest of motions can cause you to dodge a shell. But sitting still, you're not dodging anything. Let's go check on the Stalingrad, see how it's doing. It needs to start turning. It's getting a little bit far out here. Still within range, but it's getting kind of far. It's turning, though. Yeah, at this range and with damaged barrels, it's definitely getting some plunging fire shots. Yeah, with the Odinn dead in the water, it's taking damage significantly faster. Those shells are coming right for that turret. Oh! And there it goes, popped straight off. All that's left are these two frontal guns. And they're just pumping out those HE shells, though, aren't they? It's like, what, a 5-second reload or so? Like 6-second reload. Now the Stalingrad's taking some hits, but it doesn't seem to care. It's like, eh, whatever, I can take it. And it's just keep throwing those penetration depth fuses, or those penetration depth shells, I mean, into the hull of the Odinn over and over again. It's a 7% match right now. And it looks like, I'm curious here, down in the comments, if you guys know the answer to this question, it's looking almost like the fragments on the some of the shells for the Stalingrad there are actually in a cone, and I was under the impression that cram shells only detonated in like a 360 burst. Is there actually a way to adjust the cone angle, and I just don't know about it? No, somebody let me know, or if maybe they're just looking like a cone because of the way they're hitting and whatnot. Or maybe they've always been a cone and I just was completely mistaken. I don't know. Nope, got a big lag spike there. Game was trying to figure out whether there was going to be a collision or not, I think. Oh yeah, that's right, I just realized the previous match was a draw, so the 5% rule does not apply to this match. Whoever has the most hit points at the end of the the round. Well, you know, since this was a draw due to disqualifications, I think I'm going to leave the 5% rule in for this one. 'Cause that's not really what the 5% rule was meant, or the draw ruling for the 5% thing was really meant to do. It was for ships that ended up finishing the match within 5% of each other. You then remove the 5% rule and do it again. I'm going to leave the 5% rule in. because it was a draw due to disqualifications. They were basically both simultaneously disqualified. Not that it matters because it's a 9% match right now. Stalingrad getting under heavy fire from these fast-firing kinetic shells here. But it will soon be out of their firing arc. But as soon as they do, they got in the arc of these forward guns here. Man, the Odinn is just taking a lot of damage. Down to the last 2.5 minutes for this episode, or for this battle. That shell looks like it might be headed. No, it fell short. For a second, I thought it looked like it might be heading for one of these turrets, but nope, unfortunately. Oh, it looks like the Stalingrad is down to a secondary and a single primary turret. The others have been disabled. And if it keeps taking hits like that, that one won't last very long either. Actually, this one... Oh, no, this very front one's still aiming. But it's very badly damaged. Basically, all of the non-heavy armor stuff has been cored out. Yeah, the Stalingrad's armor showing off what it can do against these HE spam shells. It is holding up just fine for the most part. All of the holes you see there were covered by wood. All of the metal and heavy armor portions are staying fully intact, really. It's just the guns got rained on. But still, it's currently an 8% match, and there's only 40 seconds left on the clock. I don't think the Odinn can close that gap. Seconds. It's a 7%. And that is it. The match is over. And that's an 8%. I think I said 7 before, but that is an 8% difference between the Stalingrad and the Odinn, giving the Stalingrad the clear win in round 2 of this battle. We'll go ahead and get round 3 set up. And see how this one goes. At least they, at least they stayed in distance of each other and played by the rules this time. Alright, here we go. Round 3 underway. We'll see how this goes. Is the Stalingrad going to tank it out and take the HP win again? Or is the Odinn going to bash it down with this constant barrage of explosive rounds? And don't shoot yourself, Stalingrad! It's a little early to be breaking out the vodka and getting drunk. I think you might want to worry about all of those shells raining on you first. Yeah, this time the Stalingrad taking some much earlier damage to its guns, which could make a huge difference in how this battle plays out. Let's go see how the Odinn is doing. Oh, it has lost several guns as well. These two ships are just... they seem pretty evenly matched, despite having completely different weapon philosophies. They are very evenly matched. Oh, that looks like it's going to get a turret. Oh, not quite. Didn't get deep enough. Did some damage to the barrel, though. Oh, and that superstructure just got a big old hole blown in it, but that doesn't really do much. The Odinn's still quite capable of fighting with that hole. Some of those barrel damage shells. Oh, that one looks like it went through the deck, detonated inside there. I'm not sure if there's anything important inside this compartment here. Not really. It's just open space. Those damaged guns causing very plunging fire shots. Oh, that looked like it got really close to hitting that turret. As did that one. Let's go see how the Stalingrad's doing. So far, it looks like it's doing just fine, except for the damage to its weaponry. That's to be expected. I feel like it should try and stay in close to try and get those shells to hit its side armor, rather than plunging, firing in, and hitting the deck and doing damage to the weapons via, high explosive radius. But at least they're staying in range of each other again. A little range hiccup, or FPS hiccup there. Game was probably deciding whether or not it needed to calculate for a collision or not. Oh, that shell went right into that turret. Kaboom! And it doesn't seem to have done a whole lot. It's still somehow active. Okay, sure, why not? Oh, Stalingrad got close to finishing that turret off there. Excuse me. Let's get a damage report. It is a 3% match right now. Stalingrad 85%, Odinn 82%. We've got 5 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock, so anything could happen. Landing a shell on one of those turrets could knock off a whole bunch of HP. The Odinn doesn't seem to have much, if any, repair capability. So if its guns get knocked out, yeah, it doesn't seem to be repairing at all. So all of the damage it has sustained, it seems like it'll be permanent. Whereas the Odinn definitely has repair capabilities. I don't know how strong they are, but it has them. Uh-oh. We're about to have a collision. This one's definitely going to end in a collision. Oh, and the Stalingrad's pushing the Odinn back. It's like, man, it's times like this where you want to just take control, manual control of the guns and aim them at where would be the, you know, the perfect shot. It's like, but too bad the AI isn't selecting that particular block to fire at right now. We got 80% to 80%. Oh, that shell went off into space. Well, not space, but may as well, for as effective as it was and as close as it was to actually hitting its target. Ooh, that's going in, and nope, 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 all missed. I saw you reload there. Guns, are you gonna fire? I guess not. We're at 3 minutes 35 seconds, and it is a 1% match. Oh man, these ships just so evenly matched. Stalingrad has not fired in a while, though. It has become target practice. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and speed it up here. Oh, it looks like the Stalingrad has gotten one of its guns back up. It finally fired. So that's something, but it may be too little too late because there's only 30 seconds left in the match. I haven't looked at the hulls for a while. I haven't done a damage report, and I'm not going to until the timer ends. Gonna leave it up to the suspense. We got 10 seconds left, just a little bit under. 5 seconds. Alright, let's see. What are the numbers? Odinn, 78%. Stalingrad, 73%. That is a 5%. The victory goes to the Odinn. Oh, man. We're going to round 4. Whoops, wrong button. Oh man, this is gonna be a long video. I spawned in the Stalin, so I need to Odinn. Okay. I don't know why I double tapped that. Anyway, whatever. Let's go ahead and get round 4 underway here. See how this goes. Is the Stalingrad gonna lose a whole bunch of weaponry again and then get whittled down over 10 minutes to give the Odinn a just barely 5% victory? Is the Stalingrad going to take the lead? I don't know, I'm sitting here watching the Stalingrad, but let's go see how the Odinn is doing. Oh man, it's lost all of its frontal weaponry already. This is looking quite a bit like the round that the Stalingrad won. Let's do a damage report. 96% to 85%. The Stalingrad has had enough of your shit, Odinn. Oh, those shells. Yep, there goes another turret. And with the Odinn having absolutely no repair capabilities, that gun will not... It has this one main turret left. Yeah, the Stalingrad has had enough of your shit. It is absolutely tired of dying the death of 1,000 cuts. It's like, screw you! We're ending this right here, right now. Oh man, 74% to 95%. Jeez, where was this in the first 3 rounds, Stalingrad? It's like, unleash the beast, damn! Oh, now this gun's taking a hit. It is gone. It is no longer operable. The only gun left on the entire vessel is this small little secondary that's on the side and isn't even in a spot where it can aim. The Stalingrad absolutely wrecked the Odinn this round. Like, this is such a decisive victory. How did the first 3 rounds go like they did? Well, I mean, okay, it's not a victory yet, but let's come on. With the Odinn having no repair capabilities, it's not repairing it. Oh wait, no, that was the blocks changing because it's taking damage. It's not going up at all. The blocks are just going down. It has no repair capabilities, and all it has is this one little bitty gun. There's no way. There's no way it's coming back from that unless the Stalingrad keeps shooting itself and ends up, you know, misfiring itself to death. That'd be about the only way. And okay, if these 2 ships collide and scrape against each other and cause the game to crash, I'm giving it to the Stalingrad. Because it has such a clear lead right now. I'm just saying that before it happens. Because if that happens, it's a 32% lead right now. Oh, and they're locked together. That's not good. It's like I am willing to say that the Stalingrad has won right now. Like, gonna let it play out to the end because that's what the tournament rules require, and because you never know, maybe something crazy will happen. Like maybe the Stalingrad will sail out of range and get itself disqualified. You know, its sailors broke out the vodka too early again. But yeah, okay. I think at this point I'm gonna go. Well, it's only 60%. It's only got 5% left until it's destroyed. So you know what, Stalingrad, I'm gonna let you have your W here. Ooh, big. Like, it's not doing any critical damage up there, but it knocked off a lot of blocks, which at this point is what it needs to do to just put this battle out of its misery. Holy crap. I'm just amazed at how dominating the Stalingrad is in this round after the previous 2 rounds were so even, so closely matched. And then the Stalingrad is just like, you know what? Fuck you. Oh, the Odinn's down to 55%. Probably another shot or 2 and it'll despawn if it's not already doing it. Heck, the ram might do the damage it needs to cause the despawn if they collide again. It did! You see that? The 2 damage popped up right as they ran into each other. It's like insult to injury, I'm going to finish you off by running into you. So yeah, that is it, folks. The Odinn is despawning. My condolences, Yarn 4000. Your Odinn did not go down without a fight. It was quite determined. to win this match and continue its journey, but unfortunately it was unsuccessful. And congratulations to Nosy Rat, your Stalingrad's moving on to round 4. Or wait, no, this is round 4 now. Or is this the last one in round 3? I forget. Whichever it is, your Stalingrad's moving on to the next battle, the next round in the secondary bracket. And its dream of getting back up to the primary and winning this whole thing continues. Anyway, this is one hell of a match, folks. Really long battle today. So, well, I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield.